Hello and welcome back to my Pokemon Proud Eyes Monotype Water playthrough. In the last episode we got through Mount Moon, reached Cerulean City and was thoroughly thrashed by Misty in the gym battle. Her Lapras and Starmie proved too tough, with Confusion being their weapon of choice. In this episode we're going to regroup and we're going to go up, do Nugget Bridge and go up Route 24 at 25 to see Bill. And then maybe by the end we'll be able to get our revenge on Misty. So, we shall see. But, I forgot there is obviously a battle with your rival beforehand. I had not considered this. So, we're going to have to see what levels these guys are. He's got 4 Pokemon, I've only got 3. He's got a duo at level 15. Actually, Peck is a decent. But Headbutt's doing, well, it was a crit, and typical takes out Seal, so, obviously, got some STAB, yeah, okay, so, he's also got a Pikachu, ooh, that could be tough. If it's faster than me, I'm dead. If it's not faster than me, the 9 level difference is enough. This could be very, very painful. No, it's not. Wow, I did not expect it to take that little off. See, his Pikachu is not particularly strong at the moment, so he's taken off 2. Now, last time he had a Psyduck, but this time he's got a Tangela. Okay, interesting. Typical grass type, so, you know, we've got to be careful and use some physical attacks. Absorb does a lot of damage, as we'd expect. Annoyingly, yes, well done for evading. Well done. That's good. How much health are they getting back from Absorb? Decent amount. Okay, so we're down to our last Pokemon, but it's Crush. And I think Crush is going to have this. If we hit a Mega Punch, that should do a lot. It doesn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it would. For Power Base 100 attack, it's really not great. Come on. Really? And I was seeded as well. It's just really rubbish. Okay. So I'm up to level 24, and I'm trying to learn Bite. And yes, I will make room for Bite. Bite's better than Bubble for the moment. I don't know whether it's better than Mega Punch. It should be, I'd have thought. Can't change Pokemon because I have no other Pokemon. Okay, Bite is good, but Leech Seed is not good. Don't use Growl, don't lower my attack. It's not very nice. You're really stupid for using Leech Seed, seeing as I'm already seeded. So that's good. As long as he doesn't have anything crazy like Solar Beam, this is a victory. And it is a victory! Great. So, we take out our rival up the top with his random 2 grass Pokemon, with both a Tangela and guy's talking about Bill. We're going to zip through this. So yeah, and we're going to zip back to the Pokemon Centre to heal up. So yeah, I'm surprised by that. That was a lot easier than the battle. I was surprised that he had 2 grass Pokemon, I think, was the biggest thing, you know. Having chosen Bulbasaur, he was still using a Tangela. And he didn't have any water Pokemon at all. He had a normal electric, a grass, and a grass. Poison. Normal flying. Yeah. Okay, anyway, so that's a success. It means we can continue on. We're going to take out this level 14 Caterpie, hopefully. Come on, Headbutt do a lot of damage. Headbutt's quite a lot better than, I think Headbutt's got a much larger, yeah, there we go, it says, much larger base power than Tackle, so that's good. But yeah, a large amount of this is actually both leveling up Seal, with level 14, as you can see, is sort of on par with everyone else around here, and also, you know, giving Seal some actual moves that it can use as opposed to the current mix of Lick, which is rubbish, and Headbutt, which isn't great. But also we want to obviously level up our other guys to get them in a position where they can take on, where they can start really doing some decent damage to Misty's Lapras and her Seal's annoying me, I should have changed the name. Quick attack. Hey. Headbutt should do more damage. Yeah, okay. Should take him out beforehand. Yeah. Typical use sand attack, and am I gonna hit? No, I miss. Please tell me this hits. Please tell me this hits. Yes, well done. So I'm not going to change Pokemon just yet. I'm now going to change Pokemon and make sure that Seal gets the level that it requires. Use Poison Sting because it's annoying. Use Water Gun. And you can see, I'm just not doing a lot of damage in general to these guys, which is annoying. You'd obviously want to be doing more damage than I am. But I don't actually have any, you know... The issue with water types is essentially that you get Bubble Beam from Misty, and obviously I'm really glad to get that, because I think if she gives me 3, like Brock gave me 3 bites, I could use all 3 of them on my Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. And Bubble Beam is a level, like, base power 65, which is pretty strong for this level of the game. You know, it's certainly the strongest attack to Surf, I think. And Surf obviously is great, but it's a hassle to get to at least. So that's good. One more. Especially if you use Tail Whip, that's not going to help you too much. There we go, 1 Rattata down. Next one is an Ekans. It will not change Pokemon. Thank you for wrapping me. I'm just going to zip through the wrap. And you paralysed me, which is not very nice. Up to level 16 though, that's good. And now you've got a Zubat. So 1 hit, 2 hit, good. So again, get back, heal up. There will be quite a lot of fourth, and I will speed up, you know, the going backs. Come on. Up we go, and level number 4. Getting tired? No, because there's a Pokemon Centre right down the bottom, which I can just visit every time. So, we seem to be leveling up with these guys, essentially. Level 14 Weedle against level 14 Seal. Now it's a level 16 Pidgey against a level 16 Seal. Thank you for hitting with the headbutt, despite the sound attack. You don't take... yeah, did a decent amount of damage. To level 17, this is decent progress. I'm not going to change Pokemon, I'm going to leave the Nidoran. Let's see what the Nidoran... How much damage is that? 6, not too much then. But obviously I've lowered accuracy, so I'm missing. And I've been poisoned, great. Probably means he's going to pass out before I reach a little scratch. I should have used Water Gun, but oh well. Just use a few scratches, and we're going to zip back. It's going to say Seal Fainted, and then go to the Pokemon Centre, heal up. Now for battle number 5! Who's got a level 18 Mankey against my level 17s? But again, it will just be a case of using Headbutt a lot. Karate Chop. It's probably going to do a decent amount of damage. As, you know, I think it's fighting type, and therefore it is same type advantage. So, yeah, there we go. A victory. We can talk to this guy who's says, you know, talks about joining Team Rocket. He gives us he gives us the Nugget. That Nugget Bridge is so named for. And of course you use Glare, which is really annoying. Don't do too much damage. It's just 5. But Rat could be annoying. I don't know. Okay, I've hit him. I'm going to get out of here. Use Crush. 1 Mega Punch. Zubat. Bite. Bite. There we go. Okay. So he tells us that we could be a great leader in Team Rocket, but we don't care too much about that. Zip up, 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 up. So this guy says he saw our feet from the grass, and he's got a level 14 Rattouch. Another Pokemon that shouldn't be too much of an issue. 3 headbutts, up to level 18 for mine. And we take out his Ekans too with a couple of headbutts. So now we're gonna grind out, find perfect! A new water Pokemon I can use. So let's use okay, you're gonna use Bind, which is a D. Especially if you've never okay. You swapped out Bind for Wrap. It's essentially... Come on, don't kill my seal. Okay, he's killed my seal. And I fainted it. Of course I fainted it. And Wild Pikachu. Oh, interesting. Maybe that's where our rival got his. So that's 2 encounters. There we go, Tentacle. That's pretty much perfect. There we go. So we catch a Tentacle. What do we want to call him? I'm gonna call him. It's a Jim. What do you call it, Jim? I'm probably gonna have to rename these. I did not expect to be catching a Tentacle. See, this is quite literally my, instinct, and it's rubbish at the moment, so I'm just going to call him PBJ for the moment. Got Wild Bellsprout, well, so all of these very interesting Pokemon. So we've seen 2 Tentacle, and a Wild Slowpoke as well. Oh, beautiful. Slowpoke I really want, because Slowpoke and are really actually very good in this game. So if we use Pokeball, come on! Potential, yes, okay, so... The dopey Pokemon. Do I want to nickname Slowpoke? Super slow, sluggish, doo-doo-doo. Trying to come up with a clever name and failing. So I'm just going to call him Snorlax. Because I can't call him Snorlax. Don't know why. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm really not good with this name. I don't usually name my Pokemon, I just thought I would for this sort of playthrough, and it's not been a good idea, really. These are... Even these Pokemon are being annoying to me. So, that's 6 encounters, I think. A couple of Tentacool. Yeah, so that's 4th Tentacool. Another Tentacool. Tentacool, Slowpoke, Bellsprout, and Pikachu in this area, so a nice sort of variety. There's the Pikachu. Yeah, okay, so I think that's good for this area. What we're going to do is we're going to zip up out of here. And then it's going to let me go, so right, there we go. We're going to zip up out of here, we're going to zip down to the Pokemon Centre, pop in, heal up. And now we've got 5 Pokemon to share the battling ability. I have no idea whether this is going to make Misty easier or harder now, because my Pokemon aren't going to be as high level as they would have been had I only been leveling up a couple as opposed to 5. TM45, which is Thunder Wave. Slowpoke can learn Thunder Wave, I'll consider that. So anyway. Problem with Slowpoke is Slowpoke's so slow anyway that it's actually, that should be a decent idea. So, first battle is with a Hiker, and we should have type advantage here. So we'll use Sonic Really. And he uses Karate Chop, fights through Confusion. So I'll just use Confusion. It will be super effective against him, so there we go. That's 1. Let's see. I have Bubble, so Bubble should be enough. So yeah. So that's another one. Okay. I'm gonna actually have to search that little bit of grass up there too, but I'll do that on the way back, I think, just because. Yeah, I don't see why I should do it right now. I might level up before Misty as well. I'm going to zip through these battles, obviously they're not that important. Of course, use Hyper Fang and destroy me. Really not fun. Fusion, there we go. We've got a Spearow, so let's use Confusion. Okay, so Confusion does a lot more damage than Bubble does. At level 15. And then you're another Hiker, you've got an Onyx. Bubble should take care of you. Stop using Bind! Please stop using Bind! Yes, it missed. Love it when Bind misses and you can do it. Okay, so that's not bad. We'll look back through all of these. Bing bing bing. There we go. So we have almost the basis of our whole team now with 5 Pokemon going. And of these Pokemon, the only ones I've used before are Wartortle, as you'd expect, Blastoise, and I briefly used a Seal as a Dugong, but it wasn't particularly helpful. So, I mean, it's looking like a half-decent team at the moment. I like Tentacool, in general. I don't want to be a Tentacool against a Slowpoke though, because I have type advantage. So we'll swap to Seal, and we'll just have that. So obviously Lick is a ghost type attack, but and ghost types are, technically super effective against psychic types. But the issue is that in this game, in these set of games, first gen, there's a glitch, which means that the attack is actually completely, it just doesn't affect it whatsoever. I might use Constrict. Bind. You can just bind him to death. I know, it's not particularly, certainly not, a particularly nice strategy, but I can now learn Wrap, which got rid of Constrict. Wrap is a water type version, essentially, of Constrict. Or swap out. I can use Confusion against poison types and it'll be super effective. This might actually be the first time I've used a straight psychic. Oh no, he's just stunned. So. I wish my guy was as good as you. So we'll zip through this. Another Hiker. Let's put some Geodudes. Bubble should take him out. Yes. So we'll just use Bubble. got my chop, so we'll send out Snorlax and use Confusion, because it's super effective against fighting types. That's why fighting types are barely ever seen, because essentially, you know, if you look at the first gen, you think, which types are great? Psychic is easily the best, because it's weak to Ghost and Bug, and Ghost types have no physical attacks now, because Lick doesn't work, and Bug types, and strong type attacks are Twin Needle, which is a Beedrill essentially, and Pin Missile, which you can't get from any other ones. So yeah, ooh, again, we'll work through these, bind. I'm getting lucky because he's missing, so I'm gonna swap to Seal. Just head that. Boom. Got an Ekans, gonna swap to Snorlax, and use Confusion. If he lets me attack, yep. Please don't. He uses Rapid again, but he paralyzes me, but it doesn't work, so that's good. And now we can go in behind him and grab TM19, which is Seismic Toss, which can go on either Blastoise or Psyduck for some reason. This guy knew he had to fight me, so he's got a Ekans as well. We can get a Confusion in, or 2, that would be very nice. There we go, 2 Confusions in. And he's got a Sand Shrew, so we'll swap that to PBJ and use Bubble. But he kills. So you see it a couple of times, get a couple of headbutts. So yeah, I mean it's going well. Just got this person left who's got an Oddish. If I'd had, yeah, I mean, the level difference is what's getting me through a lot of these battles at the moment, and such a much higher level than these guys. So there, you know. So yeah, I think it's definitely a better idea to go down here than to try and do Misty straight on as I did last time, so we've done that. Anyway, we can now talk to Bill, who's obviously got combined with a Pokemon, and we have to go into his cell separation system, click this, and he comes out. And he gives us the SS ticket, allows us to go on the SSN, and we're going to click that again. So, anyway, we're going to zip back this way because we've got some grinding to do, I think. Looking at the time, and looking at my Pokemon. I'm usually a big fan of numbers, so what I'll probably do is I'll probably try and get them up to the next power of 5 level. I probably won't want to bother with what, because he's obviously highest, but I'll get Seal up to level 20 and Snorlax up to level 20 and PBJ up to level 15 at least, maybe level 20. But we also have to check this area for new Pokemon, so let's have a look. Let's see what is in Route 25. Start off with Doduo, another one that we obviously saw with our rival, so he's obviously been collecting up around this area. Another Doduo, so again, nothing too important here. A third Doduo. A Poliwag! Oh, I could use a Poliwag. I should just try and attack it. Bottle. Okay, let's try it. No! Nope! Try it again! Nope! Third time lucky? Yeah. Okay, so there's Poliwag. Do we want to give a nickname? Yes, we should. We're going to call Poliwag the tadpole Pokemon, so it's got to be So another Pokemon to add to our group, which is nice. Don't want to die, so swap in. Please keep using the remove, it's hilarious. Level was Poliwag 10. We'll leave him for the moment. Should use that. Should use confusion. There we go. So we're seeing lots of Poliwags in this little area down here. But again, they're not that special, so. So yeah, I'm just going to grind for a bit, probably to the end of this episode, just keep sort of like, you know, using up these guys. Or maybe, should I go for it? Should I go for another battle against Misty? Could well lose it again, because I haven't really upped my best Pokemon, the Pokemon I'll be using in it much at all. Okay, if I am going to do it, okay, let's do it. Okay, we're going to battle Misty to the end of the episode. Sounds a bit silly, because it is. But what we're going to do is, we're going to need one Pokemon. And we're going to use our pack, and we're going to use this, which is very important, Thunder Wave. We're going to use it on Snorlax, on our Slowpoke, and we're going to use it instead of Disable, because Disable's not that great. And now we're going to make sure that Snorlax is at the front of the queue, and essentially we're going to just paralyze the Pokemon and see how that affects it. So, here we go, with a few minutes left. Let's rematch Misty and her Lapras to start off with. Thunder Wave is beautiful because it always hits. Like, it will always hit, and it's got the great ability to actually prevent people from attacking, which is great. And at the moment I'm getting the luck of the draw. I'm just using Snorlax in the moment because I know that Lapras can't hurt me. And Lapras is also confused. Oh, that's because I use Confusion, and Confusion obviously sometimes affects that. But the thing is that her Bubble Beam can't do much damage to me, so I'm going to use that, and boom. Up to level 19, which is pretty decent. And now we're going to use, we're going to face off against Starmie. Starmie is going to be tough, obviously, but Thunder Wave should make it a lot easier. Essentially, the big issue we have with Starmie has exactly the same type combo as us, and both of the types mean that Confusion will do very little. The only difference is that there is the chance. I mean, essentially what I'm doing here is I'm actually using up her recovers. Because Starmie can only recover so many times. But it also means that her Psy-Waves won't actually won't be nearly as effective as they would be normally. I don't know how many recovers you get. Hopefully not too many. I'm losing a fair few of these. Okay, you're using X defense, which you didn't do first turn, because you did 2 recovers, which is a bit silly. Okay, I'm going to have to swap out. PBJ's silly because essentially it's a risk. Crush is the best option because he is Bite. I think Bite at the moment is the best. The nice thing is that I can obviously confuse her as well. Bite is probably my best option for doing damage at the moment. And this is working out very nicely. Come on. Annoyingly, she's used Recover. Recover obviously brings it back up. can use Confuse Ray despite being paralysed. She's really not seeming to be affected by this paralysis. I'm no longer confused, which is excellent news for me. I'm going to use Tail Whip a few times because I feel like what I need right now is to actually weaken her defences. But if I hurt myself with Confusion too many times, that's not going to help. Come on. God. Oh, shoot. If I keep using... I'm losing 10. Okay, that's 2. That's 3. That's a 4th Tail Whip. That's a 5th. I can only hit it 5 times. So, sorry, 6 times before it becomes useless. And there we go. Okay, so first bite, and it really does a lot more damage. And because she was fully paralysed, we can hit it a second time. We take out her Starmie. We have a victory against Misty, who in many ways could be considered our eminent, our eminent person, the person we aspire to be, her own gym leader based on water Pokemon. And we just used purely water Pokemon to destroy her, which is beautiful. So we now can use Cut wherever we want. We can have TM, we get TM11, which is Bubble Beam, which is great, and that's good. So I think that's an excellent point to stop this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next episode where we start making our way out of Cerulean City and towards Vermilion City.